in the place where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know why that would be just swell? Esther, I missed the Tony tune as well. It is available, obviously, isn't it, on YouTube? It's out there. It's out there in the ether. Yeah, only 2 years to the Euros. At which point, all for the love of the game will be back out. And who knows, maybe with merch. But a Tony Campari, mate, I can't even speak. I can't speak. I don't know what's going to happen today. I do not know what I'm doing. I've had 1 month of football, and I've completely forgotten how to do this. It's mad. I don't even know if I pressed everything. I don't know if I've got everything on. Do I need anything else? I don't need the TV on, do I? I don't know. Is there something else I'm missing? Lights, camera, microphone. It takes ages, it does. Welcome back on your telly. Thank you. It's strange, it really is strange. And I'm going to have to change all this. I have got another thing, haven't I? I don't think it's completely set up though. Because, yeah, I'm going to show you what I mean. We're going back to the match hatch just once to show you what I mean. That's all over. We're used to that now, aren't we? We're used to that. And we come back to this, and it's empty. No, this looks like the front room in January after you've just took the Christmas tree down. It makes the room look bigger. Just doesn't look right though. Where is it? But we do have something which is a little bit different but the same. I think we might have to go with that full time. Can you still hear me? I think everything's working. I'm not 100% sure though. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was working, wasn't it? I might just need the button to be changed for this. We'll leave it at this for the time being. Very, very strange. Very strange. Where's the Christmas tree? It's in the loft. That's what it looks like though. After you've taken the Christmas tree down, it looks completely different, doesn't it? We're going to have to go with this. It looks a bit more, I don't know. Just looks a bit more, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Where's my Ujima flip? Esther, put you on the bar. Our Ali isn't there. Our Ali apparently is going to watch people vomiting. Well, she said she's going to the hell, you know what I mean, but I knew what she meant. It is less empty. Jeez Louise, I'm all up in your grill. Where's my stuff? I don't even know where my stuff is. See, that's not working. Why is that not working? Right, we're going back to the other one, sorry. There you go. There you go. Right, I need to fix all that for the next time. Loads of stuff needs to be fixed. The heart is back over the chat. I believe that the heart will go off. That's what she said, wasn't it? Extreme settings. Extreme settings. What was it called? I don't think I can switch it off during, can I? Viewer activity, hang on, give us a second. No. Dry mouth. Drop in analytics, no. Is it on stream settings? Where is it? 360, no. Closed captions, no. There's a button to be touched somewhere and I don't know where it is. I'll fix it at some point. It is annoying, I know. It's just, it's been ages since I've done one of these. Give me a break, man. We'll get there. Ali's 2 times she's gone to the hailing. I should be a bit late. Is it Saturday? You know the funny thing about this? All the titles at the moment are named after songs by The Cure. And because the streams are on Wednesdays and Sundays, trying to get one that fitted 10:15 Saturday night I thought was going to be almost impossible. And yet, if you have a look at the thumbnail for tonight, it was taken from the France versus England game last Saturday. And in the 16th or 17th minute, Esri Konsa scored for England, which was almost 10:15 Saturday night. It was 10:17 Saturday night, but it's near enough. Close enough for Jazz. So it got used. There you go. Oh, it's warm again now as well, isn't it? It's been cold all day. Ish. Oh. Oh, that's nice. I'm knackered as well. Absolutely knackered. I woke up before 6 o'clock this morning. Could not get back to sleep. Mind was wearing, it was racing. It was working overtime. Yeah. Even with dark drone ambient music on. Really chilled ambient stuff. Oh. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such viewers will experience buffering. How? Oh, this is pissing me off this now. We've gone from stream is healthy to error. Poor. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Hang on. $128 kbs. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maximum. Don't know what's going on here. It's on its arse, isn't it? I need to fix loads of stuff. We're gonna fix loads of stuff. Yeah, apparently it's under. I know it is. I know where it is, but it's not because we've started. You see, it's not under there. No, 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 it's not there. Customization. No, this is all post. Oh yeah, live reactions. That was the one, wasn't it? Has it gone? Has it gone? Oi, oi, Seveloy, you lucky people. I think that's it. I need to fix things though, definitely. Just not now. Shane, you good? Just been cleaning your niece's house. They're moving Friday to a new house, so mad rush cleaning, hoovering, painting and fixing bits. Ah, I can imagine, man. Can we have a final controversy roundup? I.e. the pale blue fireworks celebrations for the World Cup, Louise. And it's off. I believe that the heart will go off. No footy, what do we talk about now? Now. There has been movement on that. Nobody's going to be interested. But we've had the match hatch. In fact, I'm going to see if I can show you. If I remember how to do this correctly, which I might not do because obviously it's been fucking ages, hasn't it? That there is Derek William Dick, otherwise known as Fish from Marillion. A smidge over 6'2". Big boy. Now, if he were to play cricket, he would look thus. That's how he'd look. So we could, in theory, have the Marillion Pavilion instead of the match hatch. For those who want to watch the cricket, and I know none of you will, but Tom Ashwood. So it might just be me and him watching it, but these games last for hours and hours. Not just 2 hours, like talking 6 hours. So at some point we might dip in and out of the Marillion Pavilion. So I'm going to add that at some point this week as well. Weekend, obviously. Too fucking knackered to do anything else. And because there was people who have been watching this without watching the actual football during the World Cup, it doesn't matter what sport's being played, does it? Really, when you think about it. Although, to be fair, that was cricket. And we were talking football. So the blue fireworks, pale blue fireworks, I didn't even notice them. Spa. Everybody's doing it. The bird cam, that was not live. No. What I did was I got up, got out of bed, dragged the comb across my head. No, I didn't. Nobody does that, Paul McCartney, you wanker. I got up, made myself a cup of tea, and I put one of the cameras outside because I was trying to test a lens, an old lens from the 1940s or something, just to see what it looked like, and it looked brilliant. Unfortunately, I couldn't really sit out there because if you sat outside, the birds don't turn up. So I just had to leave it running for an hour and then come in and cut out all the bits where there's no birds. So all you get is 100% bird 100% of the time. And there was basically two of them. There was a little thing that was getting in there, having a quick dibble in, and then disappearing when the crow or blackbird, whatever it was, blackbird, wasn't it? That kept having a go at it, chasing it round. And this little thing was going round in circles, like Tom and Jerry, coming back, nibble, 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 off it went. But there you go. And I haven't yet tested, which I will do, a bird cam on BPTV. because it'd be quite nice trying to get some watch hours on there as well. You know what I mean? Don't come that, Mandy. Don't come that. Saw you like on a football post on Insta. Nearly fell off your chair. Oh, we've turned, Mandy. Are you coming over to the dark side, Mandy? You're coming to the dark side. It is a fantastic idea. What posts sometimes you accidentally double tap when scrolling? You've liked all sorts of rubbish. Well, that's great. That. Thank you. Every time you like one of my instas now, I'm just going to think, no, never meant that. Just double tapping while she was looking for something more interesting. Thank you very much. But now you sleep at night. No excuses. You can watch from the conservatory. I tried that, and I don't know why. It might be because I'm a smidge under or a smidge over. Who knows? It just wouldn't land while I was sat there. But as soon as I went back into the living room and shut the blinds and had a peek through, mangled through the blinds, I could see them. So, yeah. But I will at some point, possibly over the weekend if the weather's all right. I'll put my phone out there. I've now got the cage I found last week. Where I bought it ages ago. I've got that with an old wireless lavalier mic, so I can put that on there on a tripod, and I think that should connect to the internet in here, and I should be able to then stream from my laptop. So Jean J's crossed, it'll look all right. Yeah, come on, man. Do you tell us anything? The 100's on you like that. First game was yesterday, wasn't it? Don't mind the 100. Better game, you think? Goedenavond, Hedwig. Goedenavond. How are you? Okay. You have to stay relatively still. I can't. I'm up and down like a bride's 90. Yeah, the problem with the 100 though is Tomasz especially is very much a traditionalist, and he doesn't like the 100 because it's interfere. It's like FIFA interfering with tradition. I sort of understand why they're doing it, because they need to try and get the next generation of cricket fans involved. And if you have to go down the football route, trying to make it more interesting, trying to make it more razzmatazzy, then I understand that. But yeah, I prefer. I'm not doing a 5-day stream, full 5 days. Not a chance. 11 o'clock till 7 o'clock each day. Not a chance. Yeah, strange to not multitask. It's weird. It's so weird. I was like earlier on, I was sat here thinking, what colours do I need to do? I don't need to do anything. Don't even need to have these on if I don't want them on. I haven't got to set up the football score there. It's mad. And I had to do an actual thumbnail for the first time in ages. It's all a bit weird if you ask me. You didn't watch the football, you cannot watch the cricket too. It's exactly, it's not really, I'll be watching it, but other people might not be. Not the point, is it? It's hanging out with friends. That's the thing. And if you went to an actual pub, like an actual proper pub, which I know this is, but you know what I mean, an actual one. If you're in there having a drink on the big screen, there could be cricket on anyway, and you'd be able to hear it, and you'd hear people talking about it, but you wouldn't even watch. So, where's the difference? There is no difference. Can you find a cricket match like on Tomash's video? You mean a proper like village cricket or faith? Faith. What are we on about? Not a village. It's not village, but it's better than village, obviously. But yeah, you know what I mean. One of those. It'd be good, wouldn't it? You get a nice long tea break with a test match. You do. You get a lunch break, a tea break, drinks. Yeah, and in the end, you are watching. You are. Yeah, with cucumber sandwiches with the crust cut off. Village Green video. By the way, I thought it was fantastic at Tom Ashdown. He's definitely got an eye for it, hasn't he? That's what we want. People getting out and about and showing us what's happening in the world. Are we doing cricket next, Sam? We could be doing cricket next. I could actually show that. Tom Ash, what round is this? It's the round of 643. Is there lightning nearby? Apparently there's lightning in New York, New Jersey, within an 8-mile radius, which is now on a completely different page. I want to fix all this for the next one. Got to be fixed. Yeah, you missed this, Tom Ash, didn't you? You've seen, well, obviously you've seen fish out of Marillion, haven't you? There's also that as an overlay, the Marillion Pavilion, which is similar to the Match Hatch. So we could, in theory, do some cricket. I know you don't like the 100, which is a shame because it's the right length to do a stream. The T20 Blaster's now finished, hasn't it? So we've missed out on that. Which is a pity. No Jersey, no Jersey. All set up. The Marillion Pavilion, yeah. I just said I can't do a 5-day test. 11 o'clock till 7 o'clock. 8-hour streaming per day. It's never going to happen. But the occasional 100 game, just to watch people slamming balls into... Hang on. Easy, Tiger. Yeah. Just to see like Liam Livingston hitting 27 sixes in and over. You never know. We could do that. Yeah. The Marillion Pavilion, there's lots going. I need to fix all of this. After the final, I pressed stop and got rid of everything and never even thought about what was going to happen next. Because we've been doing it for that long. By the way, this Saturday coming will be the 3rd anniversary of the numbered scheduled live streams. Live stream number 1, numbered number 1, happened 3 years ago on Saturday coming up. There you go. So we've got a kind of anniversary. Blaster's finished. Yeah, you're a purist snob, but if the Match Hatch wanted to do the 100, you would obviously support it. There you go. As a gateway drug to get man into 5-day test in a couple of years. I was just saying that as well, actually. Part of the thing about the 100 is trying to get football fans, young football fans, into cricket, and then at that point go from the 100 to T20s, maybe a 1-day international, and then at some point in the future we're having a 5-day test. There you go. What sports channels do you have? In what way? I do have Sky Sports. I've got Sky Go, which I can watch. Sometimes it doesn't work though. Sometimes it doesn't work. During the World Cup, I tried to put it on just so I could watch it on here, and it must have known that I was streaming and went, no, you're not having it. Weird. Very weird. What's the Ajax Burnley together on Sunday? What time kickoff is that? Got a tick of a Bolton on Saturday, trying to decide how unwell in the head you are as to whether you go or not. Here you go. Mandy has just promoted the cricket, the actual cricket on your Bears post. She did. If we could get some kind of that version of cricket, we could show it live as well. Is there any televised live games that we can actually show without getting done for copyright? I could tell the tale of coming to Schiedam to see the cricket. People are coming from Gdansk to see the cricket. It's a fair way to go, that, like, isn't it? Sports channel ideas, see what's live now. Weird Wednesday watch along. Oh, so as long as I can see it, it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah. We'll look into that actually. Remind me of that later. And in the meantime, I've got to fix things. I don't know why this is not working properly, but there you go. Do I need to update? I think I might need to update OBS. 32.1.2. Check for updates. Just give us a second. There is a new update available. There you go. Right. I'm not doing that now. Cancel. I'll do that later. That might fix some of the things, some of the issues. Yeah, weird. What Wednesday watch-alongs would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, Schiedam. All the way to Schiedam. Ears not burning, but missing you all. Ah. You can get a flight from Liverpool to Gdansk. You are tempted. Apparently, Poland's lovely, apparently. Yeah, the Extreme Ironing, Leapfrog World Championship. World Wife Carrying Championship. You got the darts on Cameron Menzies or Cameron Mingus, depending on how you pronounce it. He of trashing the stage of the year went off unwell. Yeah, you don't need to see any of it, just like listen to games on the AM radio growing up. I'll be like a proper old school announcer. Swing and a miss. Get your hot dogs. Get your hot dogs. There'll be Champions League. Whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here? There's all kinds of kerfuffles. We forgot about this. Right, where the fucking hell's all my stuff? Drinks. Oh, and look at that. First one back, Louise picks a Louise pint. Can you imagine that? What were the odds? You want to flirt with that, love? And that's an actual picture of our Louise, that. That's an actual picture of our Louise. We're not messing. Actual picture of her. Pin. Is that pinned properly? I can't see it now. Yeah, there you go. That is the latest Bears Pause video. Yeah, we'll be Champions League. I haven't got Champions League. That's the problem, Wester. I have not got Champions League at all. Commentary is an art. It genuinely is. Cricket commentary and golf commentary under Peter Alice used to be the same. Is something special. They are genuinely painting pictures with words. It's amazing. Yeah, now everyone's got the channel. I haven't. Yes, the Netherlands played and beat established English county side Lancashire. Ooh. The Netherlands now sadly no longer play against English sides. They're more recognised as internationals. Well and truly more recognised as internationals, which is a shame now. Playing against county sides is really good practice for the county sides as well. Yeah, I forgot about Sam. I completely forgot about it. All of a sudden, just in the corner of my eye, what the hell was that? It was your spin. You can get one of those fireboxes. You can get it all free, can't you? Shino moi. Be very careful with that, considering who I work for. You know, Ajax play on Thursday. Is that in the Europa League? They hadn't set out to do something for BPTV, so it's not great. Bit of duplication and new phone Zoom messing. Yeah, thanks to those who enjoyed seeing Sedbra and to BPTV for hosting, and also for yourself for coming up with the title, even though you didn't realise you come up with the title. I tried to make it look old school as well. For some reason, as soon as I saw that first clip of the church, I was like, hang on, I'm taking that. Take a screenshot and then put that kind of title over it. I wanted it to look a little bit like, have you seen Jack Hargreaves Out of Town? Used to be on in the 70s, I think. Where he was a fella from out of town. Very rural, and he'd tell you all about what's happening rurally, out in the countryside, and show you what happens. People in cities had never seen it before. It's got a vibe to it. I love the vibe, so I thought I'd try and do that. I liked it anyway. Well, yeah, I think you've got an eye for it, to be honest, Thomas. You've definitely got an eye for it. Show us what's happening, what's going on in these places. Oh, hello. Just little snippets. That's all you need, and just little snippets. That's what I like. That Videoland taking over via Play, which is good since you already have that service. Sweet, yeah, be sweet. Your dad confused you while you were away. He said it needed to meet with Esther. Does that mean go for a pee? Yes, to Jack Hargreaves. I like his stuff. He's weird, but boss, isn't he? So more Premier League for you in the future. I apologise. What, Dad? It's afternoon nap. I need to see Esther. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that. Go ahead, Thomas's dad. Not so much now. Yeah. Amazon throttling, side loading, and offloading any existing apps you have. What? You've got a village called Sebra in Evesham. It looks a very old school name, doesn't it? Berg, of course, means mountain or hill, doesn't it? So I would think there'd be a few of them around the country. Yes, meet with you, siesta. I like that. That's a good one. Slightly confusing when you've got a real life friend called Esther, though, isn't it? You are. What? What are you on about? Hang on, it's the hydration break. We're not having hydration breaks. Don't you love it? Didn't you hate it? I haven't got a clue what I'm doing anymore. Genuinely haven't got a clue. Putting a fucking fan back on now. Just for a couple of seconds. It is a proper dad joke, that, isn't it? That's what our job is. I'm convinced that's what our job is. I've spent the last 3 or 4 years especially. Is it 3 or 4? Probably, it might be a little bit more than that. Doing everything I can to make sure that my daughter remembers me when I'm dead. Which I know is fantastic, isn't it? Keep it light, Ashcroft, keep it light. I want her, because she's driving now, I want her in years to come when she's in the car with her own kids and I'm no longer on this earth, to just start laughing occasionally because she sees a sausage dog and she'll burst out laughing and shout, "Oh my God, it's a Myron!" And the kids won't have a clue what's going on. I want to give her that. I want these little stupid memories to be there, cemented. All the dad jokes. Yeah, there's no gele kaart situaties. Gele kaart situaties, zeg. Ja hoor. Yeah, when are you going to use goal? We will get goals. There will be goals. Like I say, I will have to try this. I will have to try it. Whether or not it'll allow me to watch Sky Go while I'm streaming at the same time, I don't know. But we'll have a go. So we can do some football, some Premier League games. If Everton are playing, we can do that. You were in Gloucester Saturday, Sunday, then up to Cumbria on Monday. Your Volkswagen Super Mini, whose name you dare not speak, lest you be roundly mocked, has covered some miles in the past few years. Days. In mint condition. Sam, you're good with words. You need a synonym for target, please. Gloucester, Gloucester, there you go. They're not far from you, lots of driving, but you were tired. Ah. Cooler, some smoke from North Atlantic wildfires in our upper atmosphere. Casper, how are you doing? Does look a little bit hazy. Know what I mean? A little bit hazy. But now the sun's out. We could have actually gone down the beach and had a sunset stream, which would have looked brilliant as well, wouldn't it? That wasn't there earlier. As soon as I sit down, it comes out, obviously. But there you go. It's a word that means something that someone is striving towards. The word wizard thing wears off. Word wizardry never wears off. It's always there. Always. 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 That's two different always. Right, so it's the audio stream's current bitrate. That's where the issue is coming from. Ah. How do I fix that? You've had a jacket on today. You were cold, still 27C, and you're feeling cold. Bloody hell. That's not good. Reminds you of the Target dog and Bud Light dog from the 90s. You're highly distractible. You'll accept emoji representation of this word that means target. It is there. Unfortunately, that stuff travels, so the orange mango moron blaming Canada for smoke for its wildfires getting to America. Yeah. So he's putting tariffs on them. He doesn't understand what tariffs are, does he? At all. Just likes the word. Helmet. Yes, you've been given an open goal. But no more than 17 there today. I think it's, what are we here now? $18, $19 here at the moment. It's around about the same, definitely. Not the way it was last week. Oh, you thought it had something to do with other than goal. So did I, actually. We all have to gently withdraw from the match hatch because we're not crashing. Yeah, we need a bit of a methadone, don't we? A methadone hit. You're missing the ooh. I know. The ooh represented something good happening. Normally from Louise in the future. 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. Knowing things before the rest of us knew things. Where's Mandy gone? We're rounded about somewhere. Getting Kit Kats out the fridge. JP1, Dynamite, etc., etc. Absolutely. Ooh, there we go. Not verified, but saw something about USA taxing Spain on their World Cup winnings. Funny that, isn't it? Funny that. Because Argentina have set up a shell company in Miami. They don't pay tax on theirs. FIFA is not based in the US. Prize money doesn't get paid in the US. You can try it. There's a lot of dodginess about that Argentina setup as well. Lots of like proper, really dodgy stuff. You're at 100 degrees Fahrenheit and feels like 102. What are we talking there? That's that. What are we? 35-ish, 36-ish Celsius. That's fevered, feeling hot, hot, hot. There you go. 37 points. Boeing. There you go. Mandy was scrolling through TV to see if there were any sports on. There will be sports on. The 100 will be on tonight as well. Yeah, 100 is 37 Celsius, Esther. 37 stroke 38-ish. Hot. Damn hot. The 100 is also not just on Sky, it's also on BBC. Not every game, but some of them. Because they split it betwixt them. Yeah, around 40-ish. It's bloody hot either way, isn't it? Looking at the heat map. Look at the map. The heat in Siberia stretches all the way to the Arctic Ocean, much further north than the top of Norway. Norilsk is famous for its snowing over 200 years a day, and today it's 30 degrees Celsius. Norilsk is one of the coldest habitable occupied towns in the world, isn't it? It's is it mining they do there? Lots of mining. And so it is ridiculously cold. And yet there we are, 30 degrees. Couldn't see anything on Freeview. Did you have the preview on Freeview? Only the BBC for you Dutchies. Right, I'm going to try something. This cocks up, I apologise. He's a second. Just he's a second. Oh, I fucking hate this thing. Just do as you're told. No better thing. Right. Just open Sky Go. We're pressing buttons live here, you know. We are pressing buttons while we're live. Can't live at this speed, can you? Definitely not good. It isn't. Places like that should be thoroughly bloody freezing constantly. Well, mash is on. What, so we have to change it to the mash hatch? We can do that if you want. Should we do that? We'll have the mash hatch. And then we'll just... I'll talk about the episode that's on. We'll live stream. Can't show it, obviously, but do commentary on MASH. Downloading update, of course it is. You got MASH on Prime, you should watch the rest of it, it's brilliant. Absolutely superb. With a capital poib. Only fools watch along. That's not how the song goes, is it? Why do only fools watch along? Na 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 na. Right, where are you? Click install. What the? Oh, for fuck's sake. The 100 is on the BBC tonight. It should be on there most nights, I think. And it's all weird. It's changed. They've gone from having generic names to now being named after IPL teams. Very strange. Last night, Mumbai Indians, London versus Sunrisers Leeds, I think it was. Very weird. Very, very weird. Hang on, if BBC is the Beeb, will BPTV become the Beep? It could be. It could be. That's what the kids are calling it these days. Defund the Beep. You can rant about Beej to the world. Good job you put Beej. You don't want to be ranting about BJs to the world, do you? Sun's gone down a bit now. We only got a few of Only Fools on BBC NL. BBC Nederland. Jouwer. Jouwer. Come on, what have we got? Southern Brave versus the Welsh. Still the Welsh Fire. Will this actually play live now while I'm streaming? Or will I get the message that I got? No can do. Come on, show me. With it being on the BBC, something went wrong, try restarting the app. There you go. I don't think it likes trying to start watching TV while I'm streaming. That might be what it is. If I go to something else. Buttons are being pressed. I hope you know that. Buttons are being pressed. Right. Are you being served? I can show you that. It just won't do it with the football while I'm streaming. Right, okay. That needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. There you go. Welsh Fire playing Southern Brave. Thundered on 2. The one from Hall and back you got. They go to Amsterdam. That's a brilliant episode there, actually. Ajax. Yeah, keep shouting Ajax. Like, that's, yeah, speaking brilliant Dutch there, Dal. Tan Cymraeg. That's the one. You're watching Van Veen against Nijman in the darts. Watch it on a tablet, you slag. Alright, I will. No need to call me a slag. I could watch it on a Gary Abler, couldn't I? Weirdly, Only Fools has never been shown there. So many shows, never Only Fools. I don't get that. Yeah, which way to Holland? Holland? It's that way. Or is it? It's over there. Brilliant episode. Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? You hate darts, but your brother loves it. I couldn't believe how popular darts was in the Netherlands. Blew my mind. I just thought it was like a British pub game, to be honest. But no. I did read a good book by Sid Waddell, who was the ex-commentator, about how it became one of the most popular sports in the UK back in the 70s. And it was all about how him and a few other people tried to sort it out. And it went from being nothing to being massive. Bit of buffering. It's I've got to change settings. I don't know what it is. I'll download the update and see where we go from there. Been inside since lunch. Need to go out and check on plants and everyone's water bowls and bats. Only they pick the sounds okay. Right, there's an option within the next set of OBS updates. Dynamic frame rate, I think it is. So it'll pick wherever it needs. Does it need a high one or a low one to make sure there's no dropout? Hopefully that'll work. Dynamic frame rate might work. I'll do that later if I can remember. How's the Algarve correspondence? I got a text earlier on. Was it this week or end of last week? My dad had knackered his phone, so he hasn't been able to send me the stuff that I need. I didn't Piggly Ding, but it's done. You are 30-minuted. Piggly Ding next. Anyone? So I've not heard from them. Normally it's non-stop. They're blowing up the phone. How's the house? How's Morgan? How's this? How's that? No. You don't care. You just don't care. See, I forgot completely the Piggly Ding. Know what I mean? A month of not doing this and I've just gone to shit completely. Tell them to take vids for the beep. I wouldn't even dream of it. It'll come back, it'll be awful. It'll be horizontal. Sorry, it'll be vertical. Out of focus. Video of copyrighted TV shows and all kinds of weird shite. Nah. I'll just have to go over there at some point myself. Go with them 1 year. Then come back to the house being knackered. The moon. That must have run out of charge as well. It shouldn't have done. Yeah, I think it's... Or maybe not, maybe not. Bubba bomb. Hopefully that's alright. Oh, man. It's back on. Don't they show it on the Beeb there? There was a channel called BBC Entertainment that had Inside Number 9, for example. That's now BBC NL. So I would assume then in Denmark that would be BBC DK or something, would it? Does that exist? And BBC US over in checks notes, the US. Perhaps, I don't know. Is that what they've done? Have you regionalised the globe? I don't know. You tell me. Nice. Very nice. So it's a tad dark, especially without match hatch illuminations. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Might have to rethink all this as well. It's been a month. Completely forgot exactly how this thing works. Will that do anything just doing that? Sort of lighten up the flags a little bit. Or do I need to put one of these back onto that behind me so I'm backlit? Suppose I could put one on top of there, pointing downwards to light up all the flags, possibly. BBC Entertainment, you think was also in the States, but not sure. There you go, we got a BBC America cable satellite channel, but I think it's more commercial rebroadcast. Oh. A chocolate. What's going on tonight? Louise got a Louise pint. Mandy's got a chocolate here. It must be feeling sorry for you. Oh, look at the spoon, man. It's always the spoon, man. Spoon, man. Lovely stuff, man. We are 2 for 2. There's a BBC Nordic for entertainment and BBC World for news, but it's mainly Top Gear and QI. Alright. Don't have those channels, they're usually only in the bigger TV packages. Ah. Bastards. I don't think you like us to have too much direct exposure to quality state broadcasting. Just in case you start to ask questions, well, if they can do it, why can't we? And yet, I've said this before on this channel, the two things that most people around the world say they love about the UK is always the NHS and the BBC. And it's the two things that the government are constantly trying to dismantle. Isn't it horrible? BBC Worldwide is the commercial arm of Anti. Yep. A very successful commercial arm as well. You want to ruin the streak? Go on. And you did. A Triple J, a Jinxie Jungle Juice. Perfect, there you go. Look at that. Could you not drink one of those on a day like this? Could you not? Could you not? I could. Marveloso. Marveloso. BBC Nordic might be the same indeed, yeah. Top Gear is there as well. Detective, etc. But the on-demand stuff is if you've got a certain package. Who package? BBC 3 and BBC 4 there too, but only live, not on demand. I don't think I'd want to watch BBC 3 on demand. Live. I don't think I'd want to watch it live either, to be honest. 4 though. You need to bring back BBC4 properly, where it was making quality TV for people with brains. Just stop doing that, though. Just showing repeats all the time. Say you're disappointed that Andy Burnham hasn't safeguarded both the NHS and BBC already, nor has he nationalised the banks, nor has he prescribed Liverpool Football Club. Should do. I'm thinking I'm going to be right in saying he's the first Upper Gladys Prime Minister of all time. Mind you, some of those old boys, they must have been Upper Gladys all two themselves. This thing on. I've seen him in the Upper Gladys. I've seen him in the South Stand-Upper as well. So he sits not far from me, the Prime Minister. Can't wait for the first couple of, "Oi, Burnham, you dickhead." Everyone drinking because Beeb talk bores them. No, everyone just wants a bevy. Think you can pay for access to iPlayer to watch things as one would in the UK. Yeah, the equivalent to the license fee. That's exactly what it is, isn't it? They're quite happy with that. If people pay the licensing fee, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. What's happened with the bar? It's in the wrong place and on top of everything. Gremlins. You're multitasking and watching Rita and listening to those guys at the same time. You're doing well there, to be honest with you. Jeff Bezos wants to buy. He does, Liverpool. Perfect fit. Yeah, so much of UK shows and programmes are always region locked. They're always doing that. They're now serving bit. I know it's weird, isn't it? I don't know. I don't think I've pressed anything, but what's is it? Assets 3? Is that what it is? No. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go through it and check some things anyway, to be honest. Can you get BritBox in the US? I used to love BritBox over here before it went into ITV Plus, didn't it? Or ITV, whatever it is now. ITVX. Used to be some great stuff on there. Just use VPN like you do. The BBC get pretty shitty with VPNs at times. Bang out a voter. You subscribe through Bezos, sadly, to BritBox and Acorn. It's an unfortunate problem, but we have to, I think, Amazon. Maybe the Bears Pause is replacing the BBC. The Rethian principles are here. You are informed, educated, and entertained. Are you not entertained? You can watch the iPlayer with your VPN. With your visible what? Louise, your visible what? Doesn't matter if I'm changing the set anyway. I'm not really changing the set as much as moving to the other set. For those who weren't here earlier on, we're going to have to move to this at some point when I'm fixing things. To this, because it looks more like what we're used to for the last month. But not everything works on this. So we're having to do this for the time being. BPTV, CCTV, TV would work if it was plugged in. If it was plugged in. But it's not. The camera's not even there. I say this. I was working till 7:30. Can't. What do you call me? Jeff's broken your finger. Is Mount Pendle not considered UK? It is, but you can't use VPN. Weird, isn't it? Back to the day job, Jeff. Back to the day job. I know it's horrible, isn't it? It's considered space. It is the edge of space. No human has ever been higher than Louise, apart from maybe George Michael when he was in that toilet and then crashed his car. But you know, it's just the edge of space, the edge of glory. That's a no then. BritBox is not available there. It's a shame. BritBox is brilliant. If you've got VPN and you can, have a look on ITV Plus or ITVX rather, which is a superb app. That's got most of BritBox on there now. Most of. Me in Buffalo Shoes. Wasn't that a song by Jimmy Nail? Buffalo Shoes. Buffalo Shoes. Guys, Showtime, you got a subscription, but hardly any UK stuff. Mainly US stuff. Yeah, it's I think there's a lot of stuff that gets shown over here. Can't even, Sky Atlantic maybe. That seems to get shown on there. Which is handy if you're into some of the big HBO stuff, weirdly. Although HBO Max has just come onto Sky free of charge as well. On Vid. I've not Weed. Who's Weed? I haven't Weed. You can't download apps. That's the worst Hall & Oates cover version I've ever heard in my life. No, I can't download apps. No can do. I'm surprised that actually scans. Our public broadcasting can be subscribed to, but also if one donates to one's local station, there's online access to anything PBS shows, including including the UK shows. Is it against your religion? Is that what it says? Are you Amish? I can't download apps, English. Possibly, I don't know. This is shit, isn't it? I'm really bad at this. I do apologise. It'll come back to us. It'll come back. You mark my words. Oh man, why is it so warm? Given that the sun's gone down. Oh my word. That would have been a lovely, lovely sunset stream. Easy, Costas. How you doing? You okay? Just came in to say hello to everybody. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The highest anyone's ever been is me on top of Mount Pendle in Buffalo Shoes on the Devil's Lettuce. On a step ladder in Buffalo Shoes. I can see Mount Pendle from here. Scares me. Scares me. On a clear day, you can see the down jackets, the oranges and blues and greens and yellows marking the way up. Getting towards the Hillary Step. Heading towards the summit. Oh. On a clear day, you can see the entire world. It's amazing. Speaking of things against religion, you know, bloke who accepted a blood transfusion which isn't allowed by his religion. The situation got serious. He's now in a Jehovah's Witness program. Shit, where is he? Don't even know where they all are. Where are they? I don't know where anything is.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Very poor.
That's actually very good.
That is very good. Very good. That is very funny.
See, this is what the problem is. I'm going to redesign some of this. During the World Cup, I had one button which opened up another page, which is all. I had two things on there, and then it ended up with 32 all used. What I might do instead is I'll do another one just for normal bear's paws with the little bits, the little very poor indeeds, very good indeeds, all that little bit, just on one page. I think I'll be able to do that then. And I can just dip in and out between them. Donate what? Some cash or squirrel vids? Oh! Sparkles, 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 sparkles. Thank you, thank you. Is that showing up on the screen? Do I need to add that so it looks better? Connie, trying to get to 309 follows. You'll get there, mate. You'll get there. Keep on smashing it, lad. Keep on smashing it. Normal. There's nothing normal about anything, is there? Oh. I'm hearing bring bring. It's not a phone going. I was going to do something then. Twitch is asking if you can enable stickers for you. Give it a go, yeah. Go on. Enable stickers. Press buttons. What's the worst that can happen? The hell with the consequences. We're going jazz tonight. Your mum told me this family in town that was Jehovah's when she was a kid. They had 10 kids, but one died at 13 because a blood transfusion was against the religion. Yes, that's happened in my family. Caused consternation where only one of them decided to become a Jehovah's Witness and ended up not being with us anymore because they refused. And under the rules over here, they weren't allowed to go against that particular person because she was an adult, not allowed to go against their wishes. No longer here. Stupid. Yeah, over on Twitch, Esther, over on Twitch. It's not. We're multi-streaming, so he's over on Twitch with the other 5,999 people. There's not 6,000 people over on Twitch. Nice to have a backup, isn't it? I've got Twitch and I've got Kick as well. I'm not using both at the same time, but there's always a backup just in case. Like tonight, if this stream dies because it's shite, it'll still be over there instead. Yeah, it's stupid. A lot of the religion is sort of fell out of our family, to be honest with you. I was one of the first ones just to say, no, no thank you, not having that. It's moved on from there. Well, one of my aunties is a lay preacher. The entire family is indoctrinated, her side of it. Then it come to me. What happened with you, you godless freak? What happened is, my parents bought me one of those children's Bibles when I was a kid. One of the children's illustrated Bibles. And I read it diligently and kept asking questions to the point where they were going, please stop asking questions. Yeah, but all these contradictions, we can't answer that. So I just went, all right, at the age of 8, I think it was, I went, this is bullshit. There it went. Not been back to it since. I had mates who sat next to me in school who were constantly trying to convert me. Yeah, that conversation. Oh, the Earth's only 6,000 years old. Oh, piss off, will you? What about dinosaurs? Well, God made the Earth with a history. You can't make something with a fucking history. It's got to have happened. He buried the dinosaur bones to test our faith. Are you testing my fucking patience, you now? What's going to happen to you on Judgment Day? Easy. I'll pretend to be a Catholic. I will confess my sins and everything will be alright, won't it? Won't it? Well, yeah. So what's the fucking point then? Yeah, not on FR24, not on ADBS. You can't remember the letters. ASB, G, AB, ABB, BDB, CDV. Yesterday in Sedborough, 2 F35, you think. Low, fast, loud, too quick for the camera. Not too quick for the camera, too quick for the cameraman. Let's get this right. The camera would have caught you. I've been there, I know what the score is with them. The camera would have been fine. Unfortunately, doing that as it flies past at 600 mile an hour is a pain in the hoop, isn't it? Oh, I've got that to look forward to as well, haven't we? At the end of August, Southport flower show, air show rather. Yeah, the 6,000-year-old air thing's just it pissed me off. Really did. How about radiocarbon dating? Well, no, that's there to test our faith. Everything was here to test our faith, apart from actual reasoning. That annoyed me, that. When you ask questions that they can't give an answer to. Is your God omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent? You know, all powerful, all knowing, all seeing? Yes. Everything happens with his knowledge? Yes. Okay. So how about infant mortality? Ebola? Mayflies? Why? Why create everything like that? Well, what it is, if anyone ever says to you what it is they're normally starting to make a lie. That just buys them enough time. What it is normally followed by absolute bullshit. Yeah. And the Earth's flat. And the moon's a hologram. Australia doesn't exist. Neither does Finland. World's gone mad. Do your own research. Why? What's the point in me doing my own research? I'm a civil servant. I sit in an office all day. Well, I used to. Why should I do my research when there's a fella here who's in his 50s or 60s who has been at university and has been working since he was 18 on this one particular aspect of keeping people alive? Oh, do your own research, lad. I was on 4chan the other day. Oh. Back to Bill Hicks. Got to put dinosaur fossils in the ground to test you. What's with the pinned page? What page? The pinned YouTube video is Tomasz over on BPTV. His latest. Still get this alumni magazine from the Lutheran high school you went to. Time you did 12 years in Missouri Synod schools. They were not crazy like that then. Now they are right-wing loons. Mad, isn't it? You like your typhoons and you cannot lie. I like typhoons and I cannot lie. The Old Testament set the rules to keep the plebs in line. New Testament embellished biography of a real guy named Jesus. Ancient David Koresh, Jim Jones type. It's mad, isn't it? The moon's an egg, Doctor Who reference. It's also made of cheese. Wallace and Gromit reference. That can make the cheese, all this. But they genuinely believe that it's a hologram. They believe the sun is about that big and follows you around wherever you are during the day. And because the Earth's flat, it makes no sense. How many suns are there that is following us here? US, oh, we're next to each other, are we? Really? Get in a boat, see how close we are. Just ridiculous, isn't it? Try and see if we can get some pictures of them here. They often fly over, mainly 35s though. There's an airbase about 22 miles from here. Bloody hell, it's close enough, you can hear them, can't you? You've not seen an F-35 before? Have we not had them at the air show? A lot of them from the air show land at Liverpool beforehand, don't they? You know nothing about religion, you're going to multitask then. You're better off not knowing anything. You don't need a book to tell you how to behave. Just be decent. That's all you need to be. Treat people with respect. Treat them how you want to be treated yourself. Unless they're Liverpool fans. Fair Louise, again, your Bill Hicks appreciation has you fascinated by Koresh. There may have been most of the US ones from Lake Anita have been deployed east. Ah, right, yeah. Science is way more fascinating than any religion could be. Underneath your Reverend Jim Jones bedspread, watch the angels look down onto your sweet brow. More half man half biscuit. Still watching Rita. Is she educating you? Higley Link kaput. Now we mentioned it earlier. Here you go, Ali Alio. Right. Sorted. Thanks, Esther. No idea who Rita is. She's lovely, Rita. She's a meter maid. Yeah, personally, you don't need the threat of eternal damnation to encourage you to do the right thing. Exactly. If you need a book to teach you how to be a decent person, then your parents have failed you. Fact. It's a TV show about a teacher. Ah, there you go. Rita, Rita, there's too much butter on me tuna chia batter. That was a long shift, that one. It's over now, wasn't it? Fair play to you, man. There's a half man half biscuit song called Excavating Rita. There's a book coming out about them as well, isn't there? Friday night something. Saw it advertised earlier on. I hope it's an audio book. If it is, I'll listen to it when it comes out. I've got soil in my fingers, I've got worms in my shoes. Got the book on pre-order, obviously. Totes obs balls. Totes obs balls. As you should. It's got a great cover as well, hasn't it? Like a road sign. I like that. Oh, the Human League. Have you seen what album it is? It's there. You know, it was a really long shift there. I like long shifts and I cannot lie. Oh, that is beautiful out there. Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Lots of cloudage. And there's definitely a sort of misty haze up there as well, which must be the wildfires. When it was the really bad Canadian ones, was it last year or the year before? Everything was orange. Sun was amazing overnight. Oh, amazing. That would have been a really, really good sunset stream now. Ali's apologising for not being here. She was too busy watching people being sick. Why would you do that? Why would you watch hurling live? Disgraceful behaviour. Disgraceful behaviour. Disgraceful. Tom to Tom, Tom to Tom, Tom to Tom, Tom. How are you? How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? How's Domingos Duarte? El gato más guapo del Copa del Mundo, eh? You won by 2 points. Yeah, just get in there. Is right. Sounds like an awfully exciting game. Ooh, get off your shit. Pick sense Blackjack Typhoon. I want to be called Blackjack Typhoon. It sounds boss, though. Oof. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh. Now that's a plane. Oh, for customers, why didn't I tariff the Canadians? I think you gotta buy them dinner and chocolates and flowers before you tariff the Canadians. The Canadian Prime Minister, of course, is an Evertonian, as is the British Prime Minister. Bad things are going to happen, obviously. People being sick, a TV show. No, it's called hurling. Esther, an Irish sport, hurling. Not actual, but hurling. You miss Blackjack. It's an amazing looking plane, isn't it? Best one you've ever watched. Tosh is glad to be home. Domingo is at your feet, looking at you adoringly. He wants feeding. So he's not looking at you adoringly. He's putting the puppy dog eyes on to be fed. Sneaky little choice. Mrs. Thomas marked your return from the wilds of Cumbria by going out. Are you in, are you? Yeah. Right, I'm out. Off she went. Fantastic picture. Can you ask us they're now serving covering some of the chat it is? Bizarrely, since we've left and come back, loads of things have moved. It'll change again. We'll move into a different part of the pub. It's going to look different in the future. But I've got to fix it first. Nick will fix it for you. And you, and you, and you. Probably don't go down that road. Right, I'll be British with them in the air. We don't do many things well, but we certainly do that, don't we? Our military, although small in comparison to some countries, is phenomenal. As Bobby Brown's shoes would call it. It's phenomenal. You're the best centre half of the club. Funny because the planes we use to constantly keep the Russians out of the airspace has the Danish flag on, similar to the UK fighter. And we have to all the time, don't we? Costing us a bloody fortune. 2 G7 world leaders, Evertonians. You think one of us could sort us out a right back? Probably can do. At some point. Watch this space. Have the Canadians got any decent right backs? Ali's grand. Need Domingo spam. Come on. Yeah, exactly as they should. Pub renovation. We do have the next stage to go to because, like I said, we'll go back and show you what I mean. Because we had, and we're going to go back there, folks. We're going back there just for a second. That's all over. Because we had this, and we got used to how this looks. Going to this looks a little bit underwhelming, doesn't it? Just a bit underwhelming. However, this looks more like what we are now used to. So we will move to this full time, but I've got to fix everything first, unfortunately. Once it's fixed, it'll be fixed, it'll be fine. It is centre halves. It's a quality centre half, best centre half of the club. John Stones, amazing on the ball, he's a great centre half. Yeah, just so it looks a bit more in keeping. Because if we're doing the Marillion Pavilion, there now looks to be an overall sort of theme for everything. If I can keep on doing that, anything new that needs to be added will just be done in the same style. Hopefully it'll make things just look a little bit more repeatable. Christina, it's Charlie Bravo 04. It's Charlie Bravo 04. You just missed planes. When I say planes, I mean plane. This one. Jack Black, apparently. Jack Black. Fighting for the Brits. And he likes his tea. He likes Typhoon. Jack Black's Typhoon. Possibly. Maybe swap sides with the jukebox on the on-screen chat box. Oh, don't get started, man. Fucking hell. That's good. That would take me forever and a day to sort out. You mean on the new one? That's Black Jazz. Oh, it was close enough. Close enough for Jazz. You heard the jet talk and you appeared. As if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared. Are you sure? Not Jack Black. Looked like him. Blackjack call name is Anarchy One. Oh, go on. Oh, do you know what? Oh, sorry. Thank you, Louise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are we talking about? We need a Sky Sports news style overlay for BPTV Sports. That can be done. Well, you know what we had with the World Cup? Those overlays are a program that can be amended. I don't know if I can do it for the cricket yet. Actually, yeah, I can, can't I? Should be able to anyway. Yeah, we could definitely have one of them. I'll need to find a good overlay style for it. You can also do a ticker tape at the bottom and all kinds of mad stuff. As if by magic. Yep. For Mr. Ben. Loads of this needs to be fixed. Loads of it needs to be fixed. That needs to be downloaded. That needs to be changed. Everything that needs to go on to the new page needs to be changed as well. Come on, come on, come on. We can't hear it. But we can definitely see it. Jeez, man, look at that. What a sky that is as well. That is a fantastic video, that, man. Love how the sky looks. Cheers, Shane. Cheers, man. How is Sedbra? Sure, you want someone there to watch some fell running? Was it some fella running? Is that what you went to go and see? Was it? You going to see some fella running? Were you? I didn't realise as well, by the way, 'cause I knew parts of Cumbria used to be part of Lancashire. I know that. I didn't realise Sedbra was part of the West Riding of Yorkshire. I didn't realise just how far over Yorkshire used to come. Shameless the vest. It is a Typhoon. Oh, it's a Typhoon. 2 years ago, just up the road from you. What are we getting this year with us? Eurofighter again, isn't it, I think? I need to practice with me swivel. Hopefully that'll work. It does look amazing. It's not just the plane, it's the skies as well, man. Beautiful blue sky, but with enough cloud in there to make it really pop. Like we've got now. You're the vest around. Ow, 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 ow. Aching all over. Aching all over. I've not been for my walk again today. I think I'm going to miss out, aren't I? Unless I go for a short walk after this stream. Otherwise, I'm not going to hit my target. It's lovely. You had a nice apartment, same as last year. Nice pubs and shops. You're delighted that the cricket got on this year. Just sun and setting. Enjoyed your walk up Winterfell today. Lovely stuff, man. Practice on a sunset stream with the seagulls. I would need to take a full-size tripod with me, Mandy. I'm not doing that. That's no, not happening. Not happening. I thought Cumbria is where the quicksand is, Carlisle, Fleetwood, etc. Well, Carlisle's Cumbria, Fleetwood's Lancashire, isn't it? Morecambe Bay and places like that are still, they're Lancashire. Cumbria's further north than that. But it's not far, it's on the same coast, just further north. Cumbria didn't used to exist until, was it 1974? Same as Merseyside and Greater Manchester. I'm freezing on and off. Is it just, no, it'll be everyone. There's a problem. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I need to download an updated version of OBS. And also sort out why, Delilah? Output. Is it under output? I don't think it is. No, it's not there. Audio bitrate is 160, which is more than you were asking for. Video bitrate 6,000. That, when I download, the update, should be able to suddenly give Twitch what it needs, but also borrow what it needs from other places. It'll be all right. It'll be sound. Yeah, I don't get why it's doing this. I don't get it. Hang on. Cumbria is where Dave the hairy biker was from years. Yeah, it is. YouTube's not receiving enough video. It's not receiving enough bitrate, despite the fact that I'm using more than enough bitrate. Give it more. Give it some binge. YouTube is insatiable. There's more than enough bitrate to go round, but it's not using it. See, the problem was 6,000 kbps, which I'm using for YouTube. That's too much for Twitch, and it doesn't like it. It doesn't just download it. It just doesn't downsample it. It wants its own version. It's stupid. You should be able to put it as high as possible, and then the rest of them sort it out. But no, ridiculous. Beautiful. Got family in Barrow and Furness, Walney Island. You make our submarines, do you do? You make sod all else in Barrow, apparently. The other one is a Geordie. Yeah, did a thing about his hometown, Newcastle. The Cumbrian Cannavaro is from Carlisle. Also, you are also in Cumbria. Carlisle is also in Cumbria. Yes. Jared. Quality centre half. Best centre half at the club. Brantwaite. Sam, how's Mr. Sam? Can you hear us, Mr. Sam? Yes, Christine. Tomasz was telling us about the tale of seeing 2 F-35s yesterday. Not 1, 2. Count them, 2 of them. Right, been off Twitch. Okay. Twitch gone. There you go. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. There you go. Love the hairy bikers. Of their cookbooks, you saw them once in Waitrose. Course, Waitrose. Course. Not going to be in Lidl, are they? I was only on Twitch, not Kick. Carlisle's got an airport. No idea. Ik heb geen idee. The audio stream is lower now. Despite the fact that it's... If you want 120, I'm giving it 160. Stupid. Pointless. We need a hydration break, we do. Where do you see them? Zebra. Zebra? No, Zebra. Mandy, are you keeping up with your book reading? You're on page 496. Oof. Mr. Sam's doing good. Snuck outside while you were still sleeping to work on a new wildlife habitat pile. But it got too obscenely hot. Good on you, Mr. Sam. Aye, fair play. You're heartbroken when he died. You know something? That doesn't really happen too often now. Celebrities come and go. But it seems to be the whole of the UK especially was genuinely touched when Dave died. Seemed like a good guy. Down to earth, funny. Nothing's come out that I've heard since to say he was a bit of a wrong, and so hopefully what you saw is what you got. Sedbergh, which is in Cumbria. Not on Flight Radar, not on AS, BS, PS, ES, CCTV, CCTV. Your vague knowledge of these things said they looked F-35-ish. 35 fish. Oh, hang on. Do you know what? I'm going to get something very quickly. I'll only be a sec. You'll recognise me. I'll be back in a minute. There's a lot of messing around. Lights will go off at some point, but we're going to do it anyway. As we can, and to hell with the consequences. There's cabling going on. There's cabling. What's he doing with cabling? You're asking yourself. You should ask yourself that. What's he doing with cabling? Webcam, you bastard. Webcam, you bastard. Right. What did I use to press for that? This might take a second to sort out, by the way. We're going to do it though. Show us your cable. Yield.
This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now.
That's what's going on outside right now. See what I mean about the sky? Would have been great for a sunset stream. For a sunset stream. I like that. I like it when the sky's a bit like that. Gives it more interest, I think. So at least we know that works as well. Are we redecorating? We are redecorating. We're going to a different part of the pub for the next stream on Sunday. Things have to be fixed first though. They will be fixed. On Earth as it is in Devon. Can't remember the last time you had jelly babies. Save your green one. Are they still covered in powdery stuff? Attenborough's as well, and the fellow who goes around the world from Monty Python, that'll be Michael Palin. A nice guy. Everyone's got the filthy minds. Should have BPTV, CCTV, TV 24/7. I would do over there if I could do. This BPTV, CCTV, TV or inside number Mulberry Close. Sky looks amazing. It does. A bit of OB, as we call it in the trade. We're outside broadcasting. Lounge bar or snug. We do have. Do we still have the snug? Where's the snug? That's what the snug looks like. The snug's quite nice. Ice and sugar. Ah, oh, thanks, babes. Oh, sorry, you mean ice and sugar on the jelly babies? I thought it was a term of endearment. Have you cleaned your car yet? Back window was filthy. That's the front window. That's how bad things are. That's the front window. That's not the back window. That's the front window. Lars, how you doing, bud? Loot box. Never had a loot box before. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. The other thing, what's the loot box thing about? It's gifts, which are little sort of pennies or 2 pences or something like that that you can give to people, rather than giving them like £5 super chats and stuff, just to say a thank you when you're doing vertical live streams. Boss. Little thing comes up on the screen. It's boss. I like it. I like it. Snug looks great. It does. Laughing disco. Nice chest. Very nice chest. Silver star. Oh man. They soon add up as well. These loot boxes, quite a few pennies. Ooh. Yeah. There's a thing going on at the moment where YouTube will either double or give you an extra 50% on top of whatever's been sent to you trying to get this off the ground for places around the world. The US have had it for a while. It's similar to, what have they got on TikTok? Jules, isn't it? Jules over there as well. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. But it does all add up. Every little helps, as they say in Japan. You know that's the front. You were looking at the back window during your thoughts after the World Cup stream. I think, if I remember rightly, the car's fucking filthy. I think it might have been a little bit of condensation, that, to be honest. Because it had been warm and it was cold, or cold inside and it was warm outside. There's something weird. That happens quite a lot. It does need cleaning now, doesn't it? Higgly ding, next. Took up half your screen, so you spent wherever it was as quickly as possible. There you go, done. Thank you. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Chili? Oh, I like a bit of chili. I will clean the car, Louise, I will do. I'll get it done. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Am I busy tomorrow? I'm working, obviously, but am I busy tomorrow? I might be able to get it done tomorrow. But the kids are off school as well now, aren't they? Now, how does that work? Does that mean more people will be out with their kids in their cars, so the car wash will be quieter? Or will the kids be annoying the parents so much that they'll be fighting over who takes the car to the car wash just to get away from the screaming little bastards? I can't work it out. But we'll see. Ah, lad, Wednesday all day today. Now you see, people used to have a go at me over this. I stream twice a week, normally. Wednesday, Sunday. You should know which day it is. I've just done 49 live streams in the World Cup. I have no idea what day is what. It's going to take a while for this to sort itself out. Wouldn't mind the jewels, but the graphics are much like the YouTube emojis. A bit naff. The World Cup one was amazing, wasn't it? The World Cup one was spectacular. Proper, shiny, 3D. I think the jewels might get upgraded bit by bit. Bit by bit. Special ones will get upgraded. What's the next event? We've had the Olympics, we've had the World Cup. Is there anything else happening? I don't know. It does add up though, you know. Very much Scylla, surprise, surprise style. Right, witches, supers. Yeah, it's starting to speed up a little bit, I think. Just with the jewels and stuff like that. Just little bits, constantly little bits just add up. And before you know where you are, suddenly your money's coming out into your bank account. What we buying with it? Hopefully the money will go towards some kind of camper van. Even a shitty old camper van, just somewhere where I can get into it and drive. Take a load of cameras and go and do some exciting adventures. Can you move where they appear on the screen? They're a bit lost at the minute. I'll look into that. I have put my own alert box on there. I don't know if it does its own as well on top of that. Has it paid for the car wash? Oh, it's paid for that many times over. I've had a lens out of it at least. Plus some other bits and pieces. But it's going to go for the car. Little campy van type thing. Do I like camping? I've never been camping. Which is why I want a camper van. It's to take the cameras and go and have adventures. Go to Scotland. You know, do the old wandering around the Highlands if possible, that kind of stuff. Drive around Dales, uphill and round Dales, from the Dales to Wales. Peak District. Do you know what's stupid? Where I am, there's so many places I could go to. That won't take too long to get there. Don't talk about cameras. Had to get a cheap replacement. They're a pain in the arse, aren't they? Never been camping. No way. You love camping, you. It's never appealed to me. I found it too intense.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Sorry. I've let myself down. I've let my family down. I've let the whole school down. Sounds good. We'll enjoy that. That's the whole point. I mean, have a look where I am in the world. In the world, within 2 hours, you can get to the Yorkshire Dales, the Peak District, Eryri, Snowdonia. Possibly get to Scotland, to the borders. Not much further, but to the borders. There's just loads of places I can get to from here. Pause on tours with an onboard toilet. Yeah, that was Jinxie's thing, that though, wasn't it? If anyone wins the lottery, please buy her an RV with an inside toilet. Did too much camping because you were poor. Very poor. Very poor. I've never been on a picnic. I probably have as a kid, but I can't remember it. I don't think the butler used to like going on picnics. The caviar used to spoil. Never been camping, no. You went camping with the guides. See, at that point, I reckon that'd be a good time to do it. Not necessarily when you're a bit older. Unless you go into Glastonbury or something, you're with your mates. Once you get beyond that, I don't know. It's hard to start, I think, at that point. Camping was ace. You were homeless for 15 years, lived in a tent, and you still love camping. You managed to get your decks in there as well. Imagine that. It sat off just a tent with lights going and get to most of Wales from where I am as well. It's easy enough, isn't it? I mean, genuinely, just down the M57, across the bridge, over the Mersey, and then it's just round the corner. Either head across towards Llandudno, Anglesey, or down. Probably go that way round if you go into the likes of, I don't know, Aber and places like that anyway, but it's easy enough, isn't it? Nick's not been on a picnic. Sick, that, like, isn't it? Scott says, well, maybe. Yeah, I mean, when would I have gone? It was all weird. Don't forget, I come from a slightly different background as well. I'm not saying it's the same as it is nowadays, but no one was getting kidnapped and stuff like that. But my dad played in the top league, the equivalent of the Premier League. Going out for picnics wasn't really a thing. Otherwise, people would just be constantly bombarding you. Can you sign this? Can I have a photo? Can you sign this? And leave me alone. You're not a camping enthusiast, to be fair. First time, torrential rain. Second time, you slept in the car. See, that's what I reckon I'd do as well. That's why I want a camper van. I think if I put a tent up very, very quickly, I'd set it on fire and go and just sleep in the car. I get annoyed. Tried it once, put more clothes on to sleep than you'd worn during the day. But you do, and pillow. Came home in the early hours. Some people are into it, some aren't. Yeah. Sounds mad. You had some of the best times then. Just fell on hard times. Long time ago now. See, that kind of thing though, Shane, do you not think that's the kind of thing that makes you? It either makes you or breaks you. And with you, obviously, it's made you into what you are now. You were tough enough to get through it. And you got to where you are now. I think it's fair play to you, man. Was there a row, Mandy? Was there a row, was there? 2-man tents are tiny. Car was more roomy. Depends on how big the 2 men are as well. If they're a smidge under or a smidge over, you're in trouble, aren't you? For 48, you've done some things in your life, mad as hell, really, but great times. Yeah, get it. It forms who you are, and it gives you things to look back on. Some people have had exceptionally boring lives, and they're happy to keep it that way. You know, people who wear brown and beige car coats and stuff like that. I've worked in the same place for 45 years. Cheese and pickle sandwich every day. Yeah, well done. You enjoy doing that. Not everyone does. Setting up an old school tent is a proper pain in the hoop, especially when you're knackered after a long and tiring trip, or you've been out raving in a field. He's the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep him down. That's some hard times, but all good now. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, keep going all the time. It always gets better. And if you give in, it'll never get better. If you keep going, it always will. A 2-man tent will only fit me in it. It's not good. It has its drawbacks being fairly hefty. Oh, hang on. Don't break the camera. Don't break the camera. He's going to break the camera. He's going to break the camera. He's going to break the camera. He didn't break the camera. Hubby could sleep and live anywhere, any conditions, and has. Better him than me. Some people are just like that, aren't they? Esther went with a friend by train to Portugal. Camping is way cheaper than a hotel, so was that. That's not too bad, that though, is it? If there's 2 of you and it's an adventure, it's not too bad at all, because it's not just you who's suffering, you both. And you can laugh it off as well when you're young. Love static caravans though. Finding all the hidden storage. Oh, no. Used to live in a static caravan. I got sick of balloons sticking to me.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Lived in a mobile home, but I moved. What's the point of static caravans, though? I genuinely want to know these things. If it's static, why not just build a fucking building? Although I will say, caravan makers and designers are absolutely incredible. The hidden storage. I don't know how they do it. They maximise every last little cubic centimetre of that place. Everywhere you can think. It's got to be fitted perfectly. Nothing is wasted. Amazing, man. You do have to harden up to life. You do, definitely. Nowadays, camping's so much better. Glamping or air tents, and then the ones that blow themselves up, much more comfortable. They are so easy, aren't they? Just get them out, give them a wave, press a button. The next thing you know, you've got a palace. Had your own tiny tent. Parents had one in Italy. Where was yours? Was yours in the Netherlands? Your parents was in Italy. That's the fucker of a trick, that, unfortunately, Asta. It was so hot you're burning out of your tent. Love a good caravan. Oh, nah. Not for me, Clive. I don't think I could do it. I really don't. I understand it, but I couldn't. Just rent a cottage somewhere. Supposed to be cheaper than houses. Supposed to be. That little bit at the end, Louise, is 100% right. You buy 2 houses with the price of one bloody caravan. Catavan. Buy a catamaran with the price of a caravan these days. When you lived in Paynton, in Devon, that is, online. Online what? Once slept sitting on a deck chair on Torquay front after you missed the last bus home. I'm presuming that was during the summer, not during the winter. Someone want to sponsor you to try glamping, you do it. It's massive over here at the moment, Sam. Massive. It's the kind of thing that people... That glamping I wouldn't mind doing. Which is basically just staying in someone's house, isn't it? It's not even proper tenty stuff. Got a 4-man tent. It was like a small flat. That's not even a tent. That is. It's a small village. Glamping, yeah. It does sound like a good night out, isn't it? If you wake up somewhere you don't know where you are, or you're on a beach, or on top of a statue or something. Got 2 great aunts lived in Paynton. Were they great aunts or were they just great aunts? They were just my aunts, but they were great. Oh, proper great aunts. Sleeping on an airbag with a sleeping bag. And you still feel the stones and ants. Or were they far ants? Yeah, far ants. See the campsite set up at Southport and Birkdale Cricket Club for the golf. Yeah, and at Victoria Park as well. Proper full-on glamping. There's a lot of money involved in those people. Lots of money. 300,000 people came over the week. Oh. Oh. Choo-choo. Get your bugger out to the toilet space when there's flooding. Where there's flooding. I can't speak English. Can't read, I can't write. My legs are shite. Great aunts who wear great. That make them double great aunts. Aunt Lucy called her your called you a golden girl. Ah, that's lovely. Or did she mean you were like the golden girls? She's saying like you looked old. Which one were you? Which golden girl were you? Blanche, go on, it's Blanche, isn't it? Blanche, you know it's Blanche. Once you fell asleep, snowed that hard, the tent fell down. Your head was outside the tent, and your duvet was frozen solid. Fucking hell, man. But you slept through it. Didn't wake up straight away. Never camp in Texas or anywhere the far ants have gotten or have come from. Heck that. Oh, sod that, man. Dishes with cold water. You were 13 at the time. You were 13 at the time, Christine, and reminded your aunts that you were one of the golden girls. Were you wearing a twin set and pearls? Did you silver crin your hair? What's going on here? Tell me more, tell me more. Did you put up a fight? Nah, it's lovely that, isn't it? I think it's genuine. That's a good age as well. I don't know. It sounds like a good age for a girl to have older female relatives like that as well, who take the time to actually give you a bit of positive reinforcement. 13 for a lad as well, with your uncles taking you to the football. Or I used to go with my granddad on a Saturday to the club, sit with the lads when they're playing snooker. He'd sneak me a beer. Make sure that grandson of yours is not drinking ale. Oh, fuck off, will you? All right, just saying. Yeah, so it's sitting there, and that for me was positive reinforcement. I like that. Ali, Ali, oh, gotta go, gotta go. Ali, Ali, oh, gotta go, gotta go. No worries. Bonne nuit, mon chéri. Don't be climbing the Eiffel Tower again tomorrow. Target acquired, target acquired. Right. No running tomorrow and tie your laces. -18, didn't wake up until the morning thinking, why am I wet and cold and warm at the same time? Why is my head frozen? Why are my toes red hot? That's mad, that, man. Oh, we're not. Let's get it. Oh, right. Sorry to have the entire intro again, but we're going to have to go back and have a look at this.
This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now.
I like that. That's the kind of thing I like about night. The halation around these street lamps. That is looking towards the west. So of course that's where Ireland is in that direction. So it's still a bit lighter over in that way than it is behind us. I just think there's such pretty skies then, when there's a bit of light left in it. I love that. I like living here. spooky. Very spooky. Is the echo? Is that because, right, yeah. That's got a microphone on it, hasn't it? Remind me to get rid of that next time. Next time, actually click on it, turn off. Because you can hear me through this and through that camera. That's the... Can't you? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Something to the whole street. I'm always talking to the whole street. I wonder if anyone goes past and think, oh, there's that dickhead again. Yeah, that's because you can hear this microphone and also the bit through that. I should have gone, shouldn't I? Where was you? Yeah, you would expect, you wanted it earlier on, you've got it. Good effect. That's to deter the Neds. It is. The wee Ned bastards. Quality, man. They haven't kicked the door since they got that little other camera there. Hopefully that's the deterrent. We have non-sport ooze. You can have an oo anywhere, can't you? Exactly, Frankie. Of course you can. Of course you can, Malcolm. You can choose where to spend your ooze. Whose ooze? The Blues. You choose. Wait for the cricket ooze as well. They're very, very nice ooze, aren't they? Oh, I say, ooh. Used to play knock a door and run. Knock down ginger, as it was called in Liverpool. That's all right. We don't mind that. Unfortunately, the little bastards down the road there, I think it's down the road there, used to come and volley the front door here to the point where it felt like it was going to come through. And thought it was funny. They thought it was funny until one day when they saw me walking from down there towards them and then saw that I was a smidge under or a smidge over. And I think they might have shit themselves at that point. That was the kind of, ooh, one of those. He's bigger than I thought. And also younger than I thought. Wasn't he older than that when he was getting out of his car the other day? That's not him, that's me dad. Yeah. You're going to miss them, and we're going to start using them in real life everywhere. Which is even worse. Because it's going to sound really camp as well. Every time someone says something, ooh, arc at him, ooh. You did it too. Trek, you call it. Trek. Yeah, the best one is to put some dog shit in a paper bag, set fire to it, and ring the bell. You're out and step on it. The timeless classics. Keep the ooze alive. Spread the ooze everywhere. Ugh, that sounds disgusting, that, doesn't it? Ooze spreading everywhere, by the way. Tomash, you're going to go and collect Mrs. Tom. No worries. One last thing on the BPTV video. There's a scene of a community notice board of which there's a missing cat poster. Inadvertently, you think you filmed the cat later on. We'll take that as a good sign that that particular cat was on its way home then. How's that? Ooh. Always heard stories, apocryphal tales of people that did that but never knew anyone that had it done to them or did it. I've seen people do it before. We used to have something different over here to that. Any pub you could find in Liverpool, you get an old football and fill it with bricks or cement or something and leave it outside. Because as soon as a fella come out of the pub drunk and saw a ball, the first thing he'd do was run over and kick it. And it was full of bricks. Ended up really hurting his foot. Which when you're a kid is the funniest thing ever, isn't it? You'd hear him come out, oh yeah, Wembley, boot. Oh, you little bastard. Funniest thing ever. Used to happen all the time. Never ever, if you're coming out of a pub, never kick a ball. At least roll it first and see what happens. Don't just run over and volley it. You know what I'm saying? A for sale sign at the door, and then ring the bell, open the door and bang. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, see, age is nothing. Shane, age is nothing, mate. Once you start becoming old, that's the worst thing that can happen to you. You've got to keep that inner child. The longer you keep the inner child alive, the longer you're alive, I think. Super glue a £1 coin to the pavement. There's a £2 coin still super glued to the pub floor in the brick on County Road. And it's funny, 'cause everybody that goes in there knows what it is. Leave it alone. With the occasion that you get like an away fan in there, sneakily, foot on it. Oh, I've just dropped me. Oh, and then the whole pub just goes, ah, wanker. Yeah. There's loads of fun to be had with that. Or, used to be able to get a rope. This only works rarely, I suppose, in like terraced houses. Get a rope around every doorknob, tie them all up, and then ring every single bell. Seen people doing that, trying to open doors. Fucking hell's up with this fucking door? I sound very old man from The Simpsons shouting at the sky. No. You got to keep your inner child, definitely. That's what it's all about. Which is why I'm so childish with my daughter. Do you not want to set a nicer example for her? No, this is the example. Keep your fire burning, keep being a kid. Back when everything was a mystery, back when everything was just amazing, like you'd seen everything for the first time. Keep that inquisitiveness. Keep it going. Otherwise, you'd be boring. I must have said this before as well. The oldest people I've ever met in my life, genuinely the oldest people, were the two lads I was talking about earlier. The two religious lads. God made the earth with a history. They were 15 and they were the oldest people I've ever met in my life. My mum and dad are 74 this year. They are younger now than they were when they were 15. I don't know, they were brought up in families where there was no fun. Or the fun would be, right, we're going to sit down and we're going to do applied mathematics together. Oh, yay! Can we, Dad? Can we? Can I use my new pencil? You've spoiled it for everyone now. Go to bed. That kind of place. Whereas we'd be in ours and my dad would be outside throwing fireworks into next door's garden. You know? What do you do that for? Fucking bored. All right, Ash, no worries. Got to keep the fire alive, man. Someone once came into the shop and asked if he could split a tenner. You ripped it in two and gave it back to them. Nearly had a heart attack. Oh, Louise, you are speaking my language. I love all that. The really stupid things. Like we used to have in the pub. Can I have 2 pints of lager and orange? All right, there you go. Still orange, yeah. So you haven't changed your mind. What? We used to do hot blobs. Remember them? Which is a Liverpool thing, I think. Aussie whites, lemon, honey, topped up with water, hot water, boiling water out the kettle, but hot water, which is a nice winter drink. Someone ordered 2 hot blobs, and I said to them, "Do you want ice with that?" No, you're all right, thanks. Ice cube, and it would melt straight away. You never got onto it. A pint of Guinness and 2 bottles of Bud. Do you need glasses? No. Well, can you tell us where they are? I can't see them anywhere. Stupid jokes over and over again. It keeps you, I don't know, stop you from being bored if you work in a shop or behind the bar in a pub. You got to keep that within you, otherwise it'd ruin you, I reckon. Yeah, that's it. If you could split a tenner, you do that, hand it back. Well, you asked. That's what you asked for. Yeah, got to keep that kid inside you happy. Feed the child. That's where all the fun comes from. That's where the energy comes from. You haven't got that. What keeps you going? I mean, look at them. Proper old folks. Proper old folks. You know, ones who are now in the 70s, 80s, 90s. The ones who were the generation just before us. Some of them are proper pains in the arse. It's brilliant. Really naughty. And look, the only reason why you reach 80 or 90 or something like that is because you've got that little bit of devil inside you, I reckon. If you give up before that, there's just, I think your spirit goes with you. Keep on keeping on. Quite daredevil. Yeah, but don't forget Aloise is 11 foot 12. Willowy with it, but you know, got good long reach. Word. I've got to be careful, haven't I? One of these days I'll open the front door and there'll be a really tall, willowy woman in front of me. She's going to knock shite out of me. What do you call me? Moon? Oh, when you are in the moon. Work, you bastard. Not working. I'm pressing listen. And that's gone yellow. That's not even the remote for that. How the fucking hell's that worked? I've balls to it. Right, this is the first one back. Things are going to be shit. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. It'll be fixed. Told you it'll be fixed. It's going to be fixed. It's going to be fixed. Yeah. Your dad decided at 83 to tell you some of the stuff he did as a kid. You're totally shocked. Isn't that boss, though? Isn't that boss? Because you always think, don't you? My dad's grown up. My dad's an adult. Because your dad's an adult when you're born. Your dad's an adult. Oh, he's bored and he goes to work. He comes home. He gets his slippers on. He's bored. And then you have a conversation. Oh, holy shit. You did what? I love that. And dads are supposed to be there to do stuff like this. To shock you. To embarrass you. Even at the age of 83, one of these days, just to say hello and, oh, the sensor's at the back. You know what? Hang on. I can't. Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Not now, but I'll fix it. No, no. Because that's pretty much now above the lights. Normally, you shouldn't be able to see. See a little bit of that bit there, that bit of colour. That's pretty much on, or it should be on the ground. But it's not, it's lifted slightly. I think the sensor is the little, you can't see it because it's blurred, but little circle at the front. Once you put on Tyne Bridge, dog shit all over the path. That when all the bankers were going to work in a rush, had to stop around and went on the whole path. Fucking hell. Him and his mates found some bullets. There were 6 or 7-ish. Did them onto a bonfire. One went off and his mate got shot. We used to do some very, very strange things like that as well. South Liverpool, there's lots of trains, blasting caps, detonation caps. They used to go on there. Again, how we never lost limbs, I don't know, but silly. When you're kids, you're silly, aren't you? That's not what kids do. Bombing night used to be horrible. Back in the day when there was dog shit everywhere. Seen some lad walking down the street thinking he was like John Travolta. Saturday Night Fever and his cream keks. You'd wait and you'd time it and put a banger in the dog shit as he walked past. Fucking knobheads! Gotta go out, it's in me fucking hair, it's in me hair! I don't talk to you about fireworks and making things blow up. There's only dog shit. Seen some weird stuff like that. Someone put the Calagas canister, what would you call them? The big Calagas things. Threw one of them onto the fire. And then everyone had to disappear. That almost blew up the street. Seen it, been on a bonfire in Garston when someone drove a stolen car onto it and then ran off. Get the kids away from that. Why? I don't know, yeah. Hang on, me baked potato. It's a crime scene. Leave it alone. Don't go back. Don't touch anything. Nuts. Horrible as kids. Horrible. But if you got caught, you'd get a slap, wouldn't you? And then that'd be a lesson learned. Proper big bang, yeah. Kind of, I think the fire brigade turned up, but it went, what we felt was 100 miles in the air, probably about 20 or 30 feet, but made a hell of a noise. I think thankfully it wasn't full, otherwise there might have been serious problems. It was still bad enough. I think after that, if I remember rightly, we had a couple of years of absolute lunacy like that. And then they stopped us doing bonfires. It used to be like, because of the World War II, when the bombs came down, there used to be houses smashed to bits. There were still bomb sites in the 80s. When I was a kid playing in the 80s, there were still bomb sites. And when they cleared them, that's when they started putting bonfires on there. After a while, after some of that stuff happened, now, sorry, you're not doing that. Any ones that we see being built will be knocked down. The wood will be taken away. But we didn't have it. Probably for the best, to be honest with you. Size 18 or what they use at a big fire show. It's mad, isn't it? Not saying he grew up on a dodgy estate, but there's only one road in and one road out. And the police just posted someone there permanently. Right, so yeah, dodgy estate. Oh dear, man. Was there like a cul-de-sac at the end of it? Or a turning circle? Just get to the end, turn around quickly and get the hell out of there. Mad. Mad thing, fam. Oh. He lived on the Oval. Cricket ground. Oval. Is that what it... In my mind, is that what it used to be? To be a patch of ground in the middle of it, and you could go round it and come back. Cray, man. The world's changed, hasn't it? Compared to what it used to be like. I don't know. It's probably for the better that we're not doing these things anymore. But I think we learn so many life lessons just by being allowed to actually go out and experience the world. Stupidly, but we learned from experience. You saw someone doing something, getting burned by holding a sparkler. Oh, never going to do that because you've seen what happened. Whereas you tell kids nowadays, don't do that. Ugh, what does he know? Sent a hayfield on fire once. Didn't mean to. Just went up so fast. Oh, I can imagine with them, man. Taking the fire people over 12 hours to put it out. Luckily, you put it down to heat. Oh, yeah, got away with it. The road was a large oval with houses on either side. That sounds like I've seen something similar to that. The oval is definitely cricket, as there it is. But yeah, no cameras. So you could learn from your mistakes, and also nobody got to see what your mistakes were, apart from the people that were with you. Do you remember? Shut up. How about that time when shut up. You also kept a pet pig in the back garden. What, boss? What was its name? Wasn't Pepper, was it? Porky? What else would you call a pig back in the day? Right, well, BP CD DVD still works, we know that. Everything else needs to be fixed. There we go. Never did it again, ever. Oh, lesson learned. There you go. Yeah, you could run faster. Back in the day, you got away with stuff. But you did, you learned your lesson from it. That's the difference. Bacon. Yeah. Oh, that's what happened. Undone that. Like the fact that it's been plugged in for days. I'm gonna have to fix all this. This entire stream needs to be re-looked at. He makes his life sound like a cross between bread and the commitment. I like that. Yeah, young offenders very much. If you've not seen that, watch it. Watch the film first, though. Based on a real story. So funny. And then the series afterwards is good. Been watching Bread. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I love it at the same time. Just because it's the Liverpool I grew up in. So it looks so familiar. And now when I go back there, it looks completely different. Just nice. It's nice feeling 15 again. Back when I was 6'4", not a smidge under 6 foot, pissing thing. Now it's just really nice. Seeing what Bold Street used to look like and what the Albert Dock and places like that used to look like. Brings back memories. Yeah, the young offenders don't look young anymore, do they? Yeah, it was fun. You went out in the morning, didn't come home until dark. No phone. Yeah, no cameras, nothing. You take a bottle of water, jam sandwiches. Your parents wouldn't know where you were. Don't be late coming in. Okay, won't be. Your tea's at 5. 9:30. Where have you been? Oh, struggling for breath. Been playing footy. What? For 15 hours? Yeah. Who won? It was a draw. Yeah. Tell kids that nowadays, they haven't got a clue, have they? You didn't used to do that. And did. Bus pass soon. Oh, I know. Bus pass. Comes to us all. Yeah, play an army with a stick. Everyone going, apart from one lad used to go, brr, brr, brr. How does you know what they sound like? My granddad told me. Oh, did he fight in World War II? He did, yeah. That's why we had to move from Germany. What? What did the in-betweener say? Bus wankers, it is. That's such a funny show, though. They're looking at making another film with that, aren't they? Now that the lads are all in the 40s and what have you. It's going to be like a catch-up of what things were like after school. Where are they up to now? Could be funny, though. I like that. Oh, man. Who's coming from? Too much noise. Too much noise going on. It was very funny. I like it. It's all over Twitter, that meme. It is funny, though. Everyone used to call each other a wanker anyway, but now that you add things to it, briefcase wanker, bus wanker. Got to be careful, though. In Liverpool, everyone calls each other a nonce if you like something. You're into horse racing, or that horse nonce over there. Not meant to be as offensive as it's taken by some people. So I know Joey Barton, who I despise, called Jeremy Vine a bike nonce, and he took him to court over it. Like, yeah, he's a horrible individual, but it's not meant as any. Well, it is meant to be offensive, but it's not meant to be that. Just what people call each other in Liverpool. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad he got found guilty because he's an absolute tit. There you go. Oh man, warmed up again. This is definitely warmer now than it was earlier. 18 degrees. Earlier on today it was about 14, 15, so it's definitely gone up. I'm getting the word. Phoenix Nights, man, I love that. Clinton Baptiste. Alright. That was based on Derek Acora, wasn't it, as well? Remember seeing Neil Fitzmaurice talking about it? Went over to Dubai with a load of other comics, and Derek Acora was over there. He said he just nicked it. He was horrible. He was being deliberately nasty to everyone, telling people all this stuff. You've had a death in the family, haven't you? No. You soon will have. What are you doing this for? Yes, we just brought it back and said we need to make this character. That's where Clinton Baptiste came from. Everyone's multitasking. I thought they were kung fu fighting. Phoenix Nights, of course, is not on any streaming platform because Peter Kay's a dick. One of the funniest shows in UK history, and you can't watch it. Knob. Just so his mates don't get any royalties. His ex-mates don't get any royalties. Got his own show. It is funny. Yeah, it really is funny. Touring and doing all kinds, isn't he? Is there a John in the audience? I always loved that. Oh, they were amazing. They were absolutely amazing. They knew everything. And you see them. Is there a John? Is there a Mary? You're in Ireland. Is there a John? Is there a Mary? Of course there is. Do you have any family? Have you got a family member called Joseph by any chance? Fuck yeah. You believe everything. Who's bashing Peter Kay? I am right now. YouTube's got the best bits of it. Phoenix Nights is on, is it Vimeo? Or one of the other ones? The entire 2 series are on there. I'll find it. Funny though. Got to be somewhere you've seen people reacting to it. It's either Vimeo or there's another one which hosts videos. I've got it on DVD, but it's not as easy as just click watch. Oh, that car sounded like rain, and it wasn't rain. Yeah, put it back on. Put it back on Channel 4 along with Max and Paddy. Also, BBC, get all of Vic and Bob on there as well, please. All of Shooting Stars, all of Bang Bang, all of The Smell of Reeves and Mortimer, all of it. All you can get is on Channel 4. I've got Vic Reeves' Big Night Out on there. That's it. Nothing else. How? I don't even think House of Fools is on BBC anymore, is it? Show these things, man. An ooh heard. There was an ooh. There was definitely an ooh. Shutting that one. The other one, I'm leaving that one open, but I'm shutting that one. No, you got to push an open close button. Like there's a mosquito entered and it's annoying the fuck out. There's something you can do with mosquitoes, isn't there? Mojitos. Have mojitos, you won't even notice them. I don't know what I'm talking about. Have you got a fly swatter? Fly swatter blues. Remember when Vic and Bob stuck Mark in a metal bin and hit it for 2 minutes? Oh man, that was incredible. Mark Lamar was funny. The best thing about Shooting Stars at that time was he was rarely stony faced no matter what was going on. But at some point he would crack, and when he did, it was marvellous. I'm not going to laugh, I'm not going to laugh, I'm not going to laugh. Next thing you know, you could see him pissing himself. He just couldn't hold it in anymore. Genius. A fly swatter, a thing for swatting flies. Like one of those little electric tennis rackets. Adopt a colony of bats. You could do that. They'd look after them. Oh yeah, the fruit test starting with an apple and went right up to a watermelon off the step ladder. They're ridiculous. Dropped it on his head. What was the one that he did with what animal? Could you stand there with the shield and we'll throw animals at you? And it went from a stoat or something up to a grizzly bear. Fucking grizzly bear. Oh man, Shooting Stars, bring it back please. Just show us some of the funniest things ever. There are always things closed, but apparently the window was a bit open. They will get in. Mosquitoes don't give a shit. They will get in. Get in where a draft wouldn't. They smell blood. An amazing show. Electric tennis rackets. I saw them supporting, 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in '72. They were the band Kraftwerk could have been. I wonder if you could do that. Could you actually use them? Could you record yourself swatting flies and use them as sort of a drum pattern? Be good, wouldn't it? I reckon it'd work that. Got a spider here and there in the home. Is it in the bath? There's a spider in the bath. A spider in the bath. A creepy crawly spider in the bath. I know he's only there because he wants to have a laugh. Diddly 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 diddly. Spider. Dan, how you doing, bud? Doing well, doing well. Shattered after the World Cup. And now I haven't got a clue how to live stream anymore. I don't know where my buttons are. I don't know. Nothing's working. Terrible. Completely amateur. Bang out of order. Bang out of order. Remember Spider? Oh, Dan. Oh, where is it? Where is it?
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. It is there. Yeah, Spider in the bath. That used to be a kids' TV show, cartoony TV show, and then that was the theme tune to it. So at the end of the episode, they play the full song, really nice folk song, but it was Boss. And I used to do it to sing it to my daughter. When we got to the diddly diddly, diddly 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 diddly, I'd do that up and down her body, back of her head, arms. It should be all. Yeah, didn't like being tickled. Spider, and we both go. Ugh! I miss that. She's 20 now. There's no spiders in the bath anymore. She's even brave enough that she'll deal with them. So how things change. From being ticklish and not being able to control herself when Spider in the bath came on, to having 6 tattoos, 9 guitars, and driving. What went wrong, man? I need a loop box, yeah. The drum machine, you put any tune or noise you like. You can get apps for it, can't you? I know me mate used to have a. Who was it? Was it a Boss loop pedal back in the day? We were all into King Crimson, and he loved Frippertronics. And he used to like trying to make Frippertronic type noises, whereas I used to. I had a delay pedal. That's all I needed. A delay pedal and a 4-track little Porter Studio. Now I can't do anything. I've only got one arm. In the morning, a bloody wasp entered. We're sitting at parties there. Now, wasps just want to see what's going on. Angry bastards, aren't they, getting involved, seeing what's going on. You have to save the spiders from the cats. Putting them outside is probably not much safer. Now, house spiders can't survive outside, which makes you wonder how on earth. How did he survive indoors? Try next time you're out in the car together. Do you remember? I have done it, to be honest with you, Mandy. I've done it. She mentioned a spider in the house. I think it was. I don't think it was in the bath, but I did that. Diddly. Just looked at me, side-eyed me, went, "What?" And then I went, "Spider." She couldn't help herself. She went, "Ugh." See, these things are in them. When she's in her 50s, she'll be doing the same thing. No one will have a clue what that show was, but she'll be doing it. She'll also be screaming, "Oh my God, have you seen this? Have you seen the sausage dog? He's adorable. Is his name Myron? He looks like a Myron." To which point the kids will be going, "Oh, Mum, you're so embarrassing." Your granddad used to tell me that all the time. That's what he used to do all the time in the car. You're not my granddad. I'm glad he's fucking dead. That's what it's going to be like, isn't it? You can tell. I can tell. He was a pain in the arse when he was alive. I'm glad we buried him. Should we not let him die first? Yeah, no. She does. What was the other one we used to do? Robin Hood, riding through the glen. But it used to be silly things like tutties in, tutties in a sock. Tutties in a sock, tutties in a sock, tutties in, tutties in. And then whatever clothing I was putting on it, I would sing the same thing. And she'd get to the and singing. Yeah. Talking of dogs, have you seen the mystery dog yet? She will only say good things about me. She will. I hope. At least to make her life interesting. Other people around her just try and make things as boring as possible. She gets in the car with me and it's an adventure. It can be embarrassing, but it's an adventure. "Oh, Dad, stop doing that. Your window's slightly open." "Oh, I do apologise." Windows, all 4 windows wide open. Off we go again. Shut up, will you? It's a catching a wasp in a juice container when you were babysitting as a preteen. When you're young, all these things look massive, don't they? And dangerous. Then you get older and it's no big deal, is it? Is it? Is it? I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but they don't really bother me. Just normal little ones I don't care about. Those ones that look like, steroid addled tarantulas, I don't like them ones. They're the ones who've got biceps. Any spider that's got biceps I don't like. Put your hand in a wasp's nest. That's it, over 10 stings. 10 off of wasps. No, stay away from them. They're evil wasps. They're like Nazi bees, aren't they? Always need to role model it. We can deal with things we fear without violence. Absolutely. Look for the fun in life. Try and be kind. Not difficult, is it? I mean, obviously, I'm nowhere near perfect, but try to have a little bit of empathy. A little bit. Just a little bit. Start with that. Just a little bit of empathy. Teach your kids to have a little bit of empathy as well. One by one. We'll grow something fantastic. All your wasps are beneficial insects. No, the Nazi bees, that's all they are. Evil. Evil things, but in glorious suits. In glorious boss suits, aren't they? Hugo Boss. Wings. Oh, Hugo Boss. They're not cuddly, they're evil. I didn't notice there until you pull the nest out and see yourself. Had to level it for a couple of days. Very, very, very careful with them things. And wasps, I suppose, they're bad, but not as bad as hornets, are they? Or Namibian bastard wasps. What are they called? See the cicada killer going after the nectar in the last vid. I've not watched that one yet. I have, but I haven't watched it. Played it. Couldn't watch it. I was doing something. I'll go back and watch that again. I need to put some comments on videos as well, don't I? That's what I normally do. Any of the folks, I'll watch the video, but I won't comment. I'll go back later on, so I have to watch it again. So you're getting double views, and then I'll put me comments on. Bullet wasps. See, that's how nothing good can come from something called a fucking bullet wasp, can it? Seriously. There you go, Asian murder hornets. I saw Asian murder hornets supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in '72. New metal band they were. Big ass. They are mental things, aren't they? When you see them as well, compared to like a normal size bee or a wasp, and it's the size of a helicopter, it's all right. Just don't annoy you. Don't annoy that thing. Look at it. Yeah, especially if you're a bee. Oh, speaking of annoying or horrible, horrifying things, there was a bit of news earlier on. The squirrel reserve. We need to be careful. Apparently, the squirrel reserve with the beautiful red squirrels is in danger. There's a squirrel pox going round at the moment. Which could end up getting rid of the entire population, which would be horrific. There's been red squirrels there for as long as I can remember. You have to look away at that point. Oh. Yeah, hugs, Louise, hugs. It was only a dramatic recreation, wasn't it, Sam? It was only a dramatic recreation. Didn't really happen. It's all right. Calm down. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Deep breaths. Go on. Count to 10. I'll go back and watch it though, Will. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Yeah, the poor red squirrels. Because we've got so many of the grey ones over, they're just taken over completely. So, where we are, Formby, Southport, that's one area. There's a couple down south. Scotland have got quite a few. I think Wales might have a couple as well. Just little areas where the red squirrels are, and they try and keep the greys away from them as much as possible. They've reintroduced pine martens because the reds are normally quicker than the greys, so the reds get away and the greys get eaten. I think the jukebox is stuck. Perhaps not. It was approximately 40 inches long on your TV. What was? Filth. Yeah, filthy beggar, yeah. Oof. Look at that. That's an evil looking thing, that, isn't it? I mean, first of all, it just looks like an attack butterfly carrying a gyoza. How nasty that is. That's horrific. That is horrific. Oh man. Oh. Tarantula, oh. Tarantula, oh. That's been on before. We'll change it. The eastern cicada killer wasps are up to 1.5 inches long and not skinny. Proper curvy girls. Are they bootylicious? Not 1.5 inches, definitely not on your telly. And still they struggle to haul paralysed cicadas up trees to dive down with them into their burrows to feed the next generation. It's amazing, isn't it? What they go through. Giant. Bloody big giant things. Evil. Evil. Second most painful sting in the world after the lead singer with Police. Ask his wife. Shagging for 18 hours a day. I mean, come on. What's going on there? Oh, man. Is there any need to have stuff like that? Nothing, no bug should be the size of someone's hand. Just no need for that. Your heart would stop, wouldn't it? Your heart would stop. Mine would. That's evil. Evil with the capital F. Got a talk on the Dookie. I love talk. Cicada killer rarely stings unless poorly handled or chomped on by a dog. See, it's nice to know, Sam, but also it's not, because if it's in a bad mood, it might just, I don't know, it might just see red. I don't want to get involved in this. I'll stick with the hedgehogs. Hedgehogs and rabbits and things like that round here. Much nicer. Fluffy bunnies and Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. None of these evil, stabby bastard things. They look horrific. Oof. It's an arms race as well, isn't it? The insect world. That's the problem. Because there's so many things that predate on them. They've got to evolve to have either poisons or bitey stuff or stingy stuff. It's horrible. Yeah, it's another reason not to go camping. Knowing my luck, we're camping in North Wales, somewhere in Ururi, somewhere nice and gorgeous and beautiful and scenic, and next thing you know, one of those fuckers will turn up. Just lying there in the tent, looking up, and something will come through the tent, a sting. Evil looking bastards. Get a camper van with an inside toilet. Yeah, don't go to Australia. Jeez, man. I'm with Billy Connolly on that one. He's amazed Australians make it to adulthood at all. Everything there is trying to end them completely. Blue-ringed octopus, spiders, snakes, sharks, everything. Things that fall out of trees, things that burrow down the end of your Albert Dock. What is going on? Another picky pick. Oh, am I going to sleep tonight after seeing all these things? There's no need for an insect, a flying striped insect, where you can see its 5 o'clock shadow. You should be able to see a fully fledged nose and eyebrows and all kinds. That's just horrific. No, that is just, there's no need for that. Why? Why, Delilah? It's too big. Sting and bite each other. Yeah, there are way more insects than humans or other animals. All of them put together, there's still way more insects. They're mostly after each other. We just get in the way, as always, humans. You're in the countryside, so there's horseflies never too far away. Yeah, you can see its tattoo, you can. Anything that rolls its sleeve up to have a go at you, you know you're in trouble. Now, you can't sleep. They're on my phone. No, you can't sleep. Bloody hell. You should sleep very well tonight after knowing full well that none of these are in your home. If you one that does come through your window, it's tiny. Yeah, they come through your window even if it was shut. To be honest, something that big wouldn't even come through your window. It'd just knock on the front door, wouldn't it? Come in disguise. 2 of those in a raincoat would come into your house. Oh, census, we come to do a survey. Once they're in there, the hat would come off. You slag. Things that are specifically after blood or a place to transform under an animal's skin are definitely unpleasant. Yeah, your ranch is having a screwworm problem at the moment, which is caused, of course, by money being taken away by the genius, the most intelligent man on the planet, who invented electricity. I can make my rocket go up. Your rocket didn't go up. Ah, I'm not a trillionaire anymore. He lost $700 billion, didn't he, in the space of like one day, because his rocket never went up. Only that, isn't it? It's as if, I don't know, SpaceX was so hugely overvalued, it was only going to last a week. Enough time for people involved to get their money out, which is given to them by other people who thought they were going to make money. But they're not. It was a rug pull. A Ponzi scheme, all of it. The American stock market, it's ridiculous. The mafia wouldn't even try it. Crazy. You've got a company that has to use chips that are made by one company in the world for everything that it does. It's losing tens of billions every year, and it's worth trillions apparently. Whereas the company that makes the chips that go into everything that we use on the entire planet, based in the Netherlands, isn't. And do you know why that is, don't you? Because the one in the Netherlands is actually correct. It's valued correctly, not overly exploded to make it feel better about itself. Aussie land's too far away from these stupid bloody things to come here as well. Yeah, between that and the health agencies and regulation and elimination, humans are having a dirty lettuce problem. That sounds filthy, that, doesn't it? That sounds like something from the Viz Profanosaurus. A dirty lettuce. That, if... Yeah. Do I even tell you what that sounds like now in my head? That sounds like what a lady of the night would have at the end of the night. Ugh, don't. That's even worse than the bloody bugs, that. It's horrible. Saving money. And of course, all the money that you save by not having these things in place, all these protections, you'll spend double at least fixing the problems. Always the same, isn't it? If we get rid of these coastal protection, these coastal barriers, we'll save £100 billion. Yep, okay, done. Next week, there's a high tide. Right, done £500 billion worth of damage. What do? Well, we have to pay for it now, don't we? You didn't ask and he told us anyway. Sorry. Agency's trying to... acting like it's too hard to figure out why everyone's having the shits. Yeah. We know what the score is. You know what the score is. Everyone turns into Shaggy at the government, don't they? Wasn't me. Back to the day job, Jeff. Back to the day job. I know after the football, we're back to the day job. It's terrible. I need to fix everything, don't I? I need to fix everything. I'll fix everything. I need to write myself down a little list, don't I? Fix the new background and everything that appears on the screen. I'll install OBS when I finish. What else do I need to do? Sort out the BPTV, CCTV, TV cam. Yep. A few other bits and pieces. So we get back into the swing of things. And we will do. But yeah, in the meantime, what do I press now? I've forgotten. I get your dancing shoes on. That was the one, wasn't it? Oh, no, hang on. Do I get rid of stuff first? How do I get rid of stuff? Other. Staff, Ali Alio. That's it, I think. I don't think I can get rid of the chat, can I? I can't remember. How bad am I at this? I am shit at this. Start all over again. Some shifty little git has been in Congress. Yeah, explaining why he needs a $1.5 trillion increase in spending for the military. Exit. Vile. 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 Right, come on, dancing shoes on. If I remember rightly. Dancing shoes.
Another great night here at the Paris Pause. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat, told the odd joke. Now get in our hot tub for a post-stream soak.
And that's that.
Hoo-yah!